A teacher can have a class of 30 students, all working at different locations on the program, working independently at their instructional level. This video series will save the parents and teachers hours of instructional preparation. Students will turn on their computers, open Grandpa Ken's Timetables program on YouTube, follow the instructions, stop and start the video after each question. Parents wishing to have support material with this YouTube video, you can download the program at www.123math.ca. This 250-plus page timetable program consists of summary charts, flashcards, step-by-step instructions, timetable assignments, audio files, and more. This Timetables YouTube video series is designed to follow Program 4. Number 1, the counting sequence. Number 2, the rookie level. Number 3, the advanced level. And number 4, the expert level. This video program is designed to allow the parents or teachers to stop the video after each question, allowing the student lots of time to arrive at their solutions. Please stop the video after each question. It is not a race, but a time to allow each student to think out the solution to each question. The next page is about a story of a mother who was very concerned about her daughter's math skills in grade 3. I sent the program to the mother. You can stop the video at the next page to see how the 123math.ca program helped her daughter if you wish. Stopping the video is better than myself reading the mother's experience using the 123math.ca program. There are only 2 questions the students need to ask themselves. Number 1, what does 4 times 3 mean? And number 2, how many fingers do I raise? Knowing these 2 questions, the students will learn the timetables facts very quickly. Parents, teachers, please stop the video after each question to give the students time to think out their solution. After each question, the answer follows so the student can check immediately if they reach the same conclusion as the video. What is the product of 1 times 3? Ask yourself, what does 1 times 3 mean? 1 times 3 means one group of 3s. Ask yourself, how many fingers do I raise? There is one group of 3s. I raise 1 finger for the one group of 3s. Count by 3s on your only finger. Therefore, 1 times 3 equals... Check your work. We count by 3s on the one finger. Therefore, 1 times 3 equals 3. What is the product of 2 times 3? What does 2 times 3 mean? 2 times 3 means 2 groups of 3s. How many fingers do I raise? There are 2 groups of 3s. I raise 2 fingers for 2 groups of 3s. I want you to count by 3s on each finger. Therefore, 2 times 3 equals... Check your work. 3, 6. 2 times 3 equals 6. What is the product of 3 times 3? What does 3 times 3 mean? 3 times 3 means 3 groups of 3s. How many fingers do I raise? There are 3 groups of 3s. I raise 3 fingers for the 3 groups of 3s. Count by threes on each finger. Therefore, 3 times 3 equals. Your answer is on the next page. Count by threes on each finger. 3, 6, 9. Therefore, 3 times 3 equals 9. What is the product of 4 times 3? Ask yourself, what does 4 times 3 mean? 4 times 3 means 4 groups of threes. Ask yourself, how many fingers do I raise? There are 4 groups of threes. I raise 4 fingers for the 4 groups of threes. Your turn. On your own, count by threes on each finger. 4 times 3 equals 3, 6, 9, 12. Therefore, 4 times 3 equals 12. What is the product of 5 times 3? What does 5 times 3 mean? 5 times 3 means 5 groups of threes. How many fingers do I raise? There are 5 groups of threes. I raise 5 fingers for the 5 groups of threes. Count by threes on each of your 5 fingers. Therefore, 5 times 3 equals. Let's count by threes on each finger. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Therefore, 5 times 3 equals 15. What is the product of 6 times 3? What does 6 times 3 mean? 6 times 3 means 6 groups of threes. How many fingers do I raise? There are 6 groups of threes, therefore I raise 6 fingers. Count by threes on each of your fingers. Therefore, 6 times 3 equals 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. Therefore, 6 times 3 equals 18. The product is 18. What is the product of 7 times 3? What does 7 times 3 mean? 7 times 3 means 7 groups of threes. How many fingers do I raise? There are 7 groups of threes, therefore I raise 7 fingers. Count by threes on each finger. Therefore, 7 times 3 equals 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21. Therefore, 7 times 3 equals 21. Did you get them all right? What is the product of 8 times 3? What does 8 times 3 mean? 8 times 3 means 8 groups of threes. How many fingers do I raise? There are 8 groups of threes, therefore I will raise 8 fingers. Count by threes on each of your 8 fingers. Therefore, 8 times 3 equals 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24. Therefore, 8 times 3 equals 24. The product is 24. What is the product of 9 times 3? What does 9 times 3 mean? 9 times 3 means 9 groups of 3s. How many fingers do I raise? There are 9 groups of 3s, therefore I raise 9 fingers. Count by 3s on each of your 9 fingers. Therefore, 9 times 3 equals, what's the product? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27. Therefore, 9 times 3 equals 27. The product of 9 times 3 is 27. What is the product of 10 times 3? What does 10 times 3 mean? 10 times 3 means 10 groups of 3s. How many fingers do I raise? There are 10 groups of 3s, therefore I raise 10 fingers. Count by 3s on each of your 10 fingers. Therefore, 10 times 3 equals, what's the product? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30. Therefore, 10 times 3 equals 30. The product is 30. What is the product of 0 times 3? What does 0 times 3 mean? 0 times 3 means 0 groups of 3s. How many fingers do I raise? There are 0 groups of 3s, therefore I raise 0 fingers. Count by 3s on each finger. Since you have 0 fingers raised, therefore 0 times 3 equals. Since you have 0 fingers, 0 times 3 equals 0, or 0 times 3 equals 0. Here is the rule for multiplying any number times 0. 0 times any number is always 0. What is 0 times 28? 0. What is 0 times 45? 0. What is 0 times 79? 0. Any number times 0 is always 0. What is the product of 11 times 3? What does 11 times 3 mean? 11 times 3 means 11 groups of 3s. How many fingers do I raise? There are 11 groups of 3s, therefore I raise 11 fingers. I guess you're asking, how can I raise 11 fingers when I only have 10 fingers? You raise your 10 fingers, and as you count, touch your nose as your 11th finger and count one more group of 3s. Count by 3s on each finger, touch your nose, and count 3 more. Therefore, 11 times 3 equals, what's the product? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30. Touch your nose and add 3 more, 33. The product is 33. What is the product of 12 times 3? What does 12 times 3 mean? 12 times 3 means 12 groups of 3s. How many fingers do I raise? There are 12 groups of threes, therefore I raise 12 fingers for the 12 groups of threes. I guess you're asking, how can I raise 12 fingers when I only have 10 fingers? You raise your 10 fingers, touch your nose for 3 more, touch your chin for 3 more. Therefore, 12 times 3 equals. Count by threes on your 10 fingers, touch your nose, add 3 more, touch your chin, add 3 more. Therefore, 12 times 3 equals, what's the product? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30. Touch your nose and add 3 more. Touch your chin and add 3 more. Therefore, 12 times 3 equals 36. The product is 36.